Okay, so we start with question 2, 2009, 2010. So given that a complex number, so now they're giving you a complex number in another pattern. They give you a plus bi. Question 1, they give you x plus y. So follow the question, never mind, we follow the question. They want to do complex number as a plus bi, then we follow a plus bi. They said they satisfy this equation z squared equals to 8 plus 6i. So find the possible value of z. Means ask us to find back what is our complex number. Kena cari balik apakah complex number. Kalau saya nak cari balik complex number ini, bermaksud saya kena tahu apakah nilai A, apakah nilai B. Menggunakan informasi yang dia bagi di sini, iaitu z square boleh sama dengan 8 tambah 6i. Kemudian, bila saya dah dapat jawapan complex number saya, kita buat dalam polar form. Tunjuk dalam polar form. Okay, so for the first part first, we go for the first part. We find back our A and B value. So for the question A, they said z squared will equal to 8 plus 6i. So we plug in our complex number z, where z is a plus bi. You want to square it. Okay, expand it. When you want to expand, mean this is a squared, and then 2abi plus b squared I squared. So we can simplify some more. When we meet I squared, every time when we meet I squared here, so you have to alert I squared, this can be simplified. It is equals to -1. So means that a squared minus b squared, it is real part, plus 2abi, it is imaginary part, equals to the answer 8 plus 6i. So conclusion, a squared minus b squared is equals to 8, the first simultaneous equation. Okay, so this is our first simultaneous equation. And then 2ab equals to 6. This is our second simultaneous equation. When you have two unknown to find, bila kita ada dua unknown nak cari, biasanya dia akan terlibat dengan simultaneous equation. So dua unknown, dua equation. Baru boleh cari A, B itu apa. So how we solve this simultaneous equation? Make sure we simplify it. This one we can simplify it. Where A, B is equals to 3. Bahagikan 2 ke 6. So dapat 3. So I can express it some more, where I can let it B is equals to 3 over A, equation 2. So we can start solving our simultaneous equation dengan substitutekan 2 into 1, so that we can hilangkan nilai B itu. B is diganti dengan 3 per A, sama dengan 8. Okay, kita kembang inilah. A square tolak 9 per A square sama dengan 8. Ada penyebut tak mahu, so kita darab lagi A square. So A kuasa 4 tolak 9 equals to 8A square. So actually this is our quadratic. This is our quadratic because this is a part of, this is our x, this is our x square, this is our number. So when we rearrange here, it is equals to a power 4 followed by negative 8a square, then minus 9. Okay, so how we factorize? And then kita bukan dapat x, kita dapat a square. Sebab awak boleh nampak tempat x ni telah diambil oleh a square. So ini kalau tempat x. Bila x square dia jadi a kuasa 4 lah. Okay, so ini tempat x kita. So bila x square dia jadi a kuasa 4 lah. So when we factorize this, when you press your calculator, quadratic, a is 1, b is negative 8, c is negative 9. So you will get your factorization. You can get your a equals to negative 1. And get your x value equals to negative 1 and 9. Means that our factorization will be a square plus 1, a square minus 9. Okay, so solve it. So when you want to move our square, we will square root negative 1. This is complex number, so we ignore. Ignore. Because of what? Because A adalah real part, so this real part must be a number. It's not a complex number. It's a real number. It should be a real number. Okay, so but for this A square, when we go and square root, we will have positive negative 9. So we'll get two answers, positive negative 3. Once we get our A value positive negative 3, means we can get back our B. Because we can substitute back into 2, where A equals to 3, A equals to negative 3, the B will be equals to 3 over 3, so equals to 1. The B here will be 3 over negative 3, which is negative 1. So therefore, our complex number here is Z equals to A plus B. B is 1, I. Another complex number, Z is negative 3, and then negative I. So we have two complex number because we have two answers here. So that will be our first part, question A. So we look at the marking skill here, means the skill we need to have will be, so as usual, skill how we expand the things, how we expand the complex number. After that, how we solve the simultaneous equation. Konsep nak selesai simultaneous equation perlu ada. So bila factorize dan jumpalah jawapan. Kemudian substitute balik untuk cari lagi jawapan. Dan jawapan dia bagi dalam complex number. So this is the 6 marks we have. So you can see very clear. How to expand we must know. How to solve simultaneous we must know. Then how to get the solution for quadratic, factorize and answer. So that will be our part A, finding the complex number. Okay, so now we go for our polar form. For the first complex number, 3 plus I. So polar form, you have to show out the working. Firstly, we need, so polar form formula is Z equals to R, and then close bracket, cos theta plus I sine theta. Means that we need to find out modulus. We need to find out is R even. So for modulus Z, it will be equals to square root A square, 3 square. And then the B part here is 1 square. So this will give us square root of 10. Okay, so we let it square root of 10. Cert number is okay because we already learned it. Cert number is our irrational number, so we can accept that. Then we go for data. So data, you must really clear where's the complex number located. This is in quadrant 1. Quadrant 1 because 3. And then I. So 1I. So quadrant 1. First, draw your argon diagram. Correct? First, draw your argon diagram. First step. Second step, find your basic angle. Shift tangent B over A, not modulus or what. Okay, our formula is bracket, it's not modulus, so you cannot simply change your formula. So remember, B is, we are taking positive value, B is 1, A is 3. So from here, what can you get? So you can press your calculator. Before you pressing your calculator, make sure you are in radian. We are using radian. Nothing degree can be accepted here. Tak ada benda degree yang boleh terima ya. Mesti radian. So tukar mood radian dulu. Then baru awak tekan shift tangent. So we are finding basic angle. We are finding alpha. It's not finding the theta yet. Step by step we go. Okay, so they give you 0.32175. So I make it 328. Okay, then only I come to theta. For first quadrant, theta is equal to alpha. Right? Theta is equal to alpha. So 0.3218 radian. So finally, we have our polar form where this complex number 3 plus I modulus is square root 10. Then cos theta is 0.3218 plus I sine 0.3218. Okay, so this is how we change to the polar form. Follow step by step. You must have your Argand diagram. Okay, Argand diagram, real part, imaginary part. Find your basic angle. Only find the angle, theta argument. Okay, so we go for the second complex number there. So, okay, so for another complex number here where negative 3i minus I, okay, we find the modulus first. So square root a is negative 3, b is negative 1. So coincident they're having the same answer. Never mind. Value what? Yeah, same what? Negative 3 square, negative 1, okay, square root 10. Okay, so I want to find the polar form. First step, I draw the Argand diagram first. Di manakah ini letak negative 3, negative I. So dia dekat sini. Where imaginary part, negative 3 at left hand side, negative 1, and the bottom here, negative 1. So this complex number at quadrant 3. So before I go for quadrant 3, I find the basic angle first. The basic angle is at here. Okay, the basic angle alpha. Alpha equals to shift tangent b over a. Remember what? Remember, don't put your negative because we are taking the triangle length here. b is 1, a is 3. Just taking the length of the triangle in order to find the basic angle triangle there. So we were leaving 0.3218. When we come to the argument theta, so theta dia adalah kira daripada sini ke sini. So theta dia adalah pi minus alpha in opposite direction, means there have to be negative answer. So I will have to find pi minus 0.3218. This gives you 2.8198. Okay, if more decimal it is okay. As long as more than 3 significant, we are safe. So finally, we also can express this complex number standard form into polar form. So cos, because it's negative, I put bracket. Sine. Okay, so we have two answers here. So that's all for question 2.